What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. One of my fans has been asking for this for a while, so here you guys go. Coming in at number 10, we have Goldust. The Gimmick was a weird homosexual wrestler who seduces other wrestlers. Goldust is the son of the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Goldust was in the era filled with superhero-like characters. The problem with Goldust was those type of gimmicks were overpopulated, so Goldust thought outside of the box and created a gimmick that got him wins by acting gay and weird. This gimmick was great because it gave us many funny moments and a great intercontinental and tag team championship runs. Just letting you guys know, I have no problem with homosexuality, just wanted to clear that up so I don't get comments thinking otherwise. Number 9, The Miz and Damien Mizdow. The gimmick was the Hollywood A-lister and his stunt double. This was probably The Miz's best gimmick, even better than his championship run. The Miz was a Hollywood star in this gimmick and was very protective over his face. He was so protective that he needed to get his own stunt double. Damien Sandow was a perfect fit. Mizdow would be copying his moves and anything else The Miz would do. It would create great moments and matches. They honestly had one of the greatest opportunities for a Mizdow face turn, but they didn't capitalize, and that's kind of unfortunate because everyone was waiting for it. Number 8, the Iron Sheik. The gimmick was an anti-American hero from Iran. Unlike others from this list, the Iron Sheik was really from Iran, and he actually wasn't a fan of the United States. This was a perfect opportunity to generate more heat, and what was better was the timing. This was around the time that US had tension with Iran. The Iron Sheik was the originator of every gimmick going against American heroes such as Rusev and whatnot. Guys, this was perfect because Iron Sheik honestly hated America. I don't know why. You're working in America if you hate it. But anyways, this was a great top heel to go against every face in the WWE at the time. Number 7, Mankind. The gimmick was a crazy, mentally deranged man. When Mankind made his debut to wrestling, the era of cartoonish characters was shifting to a dark, more disturbing character. And that's exactly what Mankind was. He would pull his hair out, stab himself with pens, and even perform some of the greatest, most compelling promos. Look at his interviews with JR, those are gold, guys. But with Mankind's size, the odds were against him. But he still had memorable feuds with Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and also The Rock. Number 6, Mr. Perfect. The gimmick was the most perfect wrestler who masters moves. Would you rather be a rooster or Mr. Perfect? Well, an old urban legend claims that Terry Taylor chose the rooster gimmick over being Mr. Perfect. Why? Just why, Terry? Moving on. While we don't know if this was true or not, it's pretty hard to see someone else being Mr. Perfect. It's so hard because nobody is better at being perfect than Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig himself. Hennig's cocky Mr. Perfect persona made him a Hall of Famer. Number 5, the $1 Million Man. The gimmick was a rich wrestler who gets what he wants with his money. Ted DiBiase's gimmick was probably the most simple yet classic gimmicks. Ted DiBiase was rich and he let everybody know it. He would get members of fans doing stupid tasks for money such as bouncing a ball 15 times and kicking it the 14th time. Like, that's just mad disrespectful. And he also tried buying the WWE Championship. The $1 Million gimmick was so good that WWE keeps using it, as JBL and Alberto Del Rio even used it. Number 4, Kane. The gimmick was a man who was burned in a fire and became a psychopath. Glenn Jacobs struggled to find the perfect gimmick. Jacobs was a dentist, a Christmas creature, and even a fake diesel. Finally, they found a gimmick for Glenn Jacobs, which was to be Undertaker's lost long brother who was thought to be dead in a fire. The character was horribly burned as a child and raised in a basement. Over the years, Kane went from a monster to a comedy character, and it somehow works, guys. I don't know how the WWE does it, but it does work. Kane will go down as one of the greatest gimmicks and creepiest gimmicks as well. Number 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The gimmick was an anti-hero who goes against the power, which was Vince McMahon. Stone Cold was changing from gimmick to gimmick until King of the Ring 1996. Austin would find his gimmick with 8 words. Austin 316 said, "I just whooped your ass." He would later be the badass everybody loved. He would go up against the power, which was Vince McMahon. The crowd loved it. Everyone hated Vince for what he did to Bret Hart, and there's one guy to stop him, and that was Stone Cold. He would bring beer, also that beer gimmick. I'll put that in there too, a beer mother. He's just one of the baddest SOBs out there, guys. That's Stone Cold's gimmick, and it will be one of the greatest of all time. Number 2, Kurt Angle. The gimmick is an American hero who won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Kurt Angle won an Olympic gold medal for real, guys. It wasn't a storyline. This is all that needs to be said. Kurt Angle was a true American hero. He won a gold medal in 1996, months after fracturing 2 vertebrae and also 2 discs. Fans loved him when he came to the WWE until he turned heel and kept complaining about losing to Taz in his debut. Angle won almost every single title in the WWE. Angle also had some of the greatest matches that we will never forget. Angle, hands down, had the best American hero gimmick because of that great story with the broken neck. And number 1, we have The Undertaker. The gimmick was a dead man. That's his gimmick, guys. Simple, and that's it. Dead man. Creepy too. Not only is it the scariest gimmick, it is also the best. Undertaker is the only gimmick to last over 20 years. It could have been a gimmick that lasted a few weeks and we would never see it again, but Mark Calloway made it work. His gimmick was able to work in the 90s cartoon character era, to the Attitude era, and even the PG era. We may see the last match for The Undertaker at this year's WrestleMania, so guys, stay tuned for that because it will be a memorable moment for his last match. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Can we reach 1,000 likes? That'd be nice, guys. And also comment what you want to see next. Subscribe for more. And also, don't forget, take care and spike your hair.